So last week we have gone from not really much happening with my budget to this week where quite a lot has happened. So let's get into it. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and on this channel we talk about budgeting, paying down debt and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a lot of fun over here, bestie. Yes, we really do. In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 3 of... what month is it? In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 3 of May's budget. That means we're going to be taking a look at all the money that left my account last week, whether that be cash or card, comparing that against my budget and making sure I am on track. I know it sounds like a boring video, but oh no, bestie. It is not a boring video because at the end of today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of cash stuffing. We're doing some stuff with savings challenges. It's going to be super fun. So let's get into it. Today we are here with my budgeting tourney. This is my beautiful planner. I have 2 different versions and this is the one I'm currently using. We're going to open up, I had it bookmarked and I took it out. We're going to open it up to this page here. This is the calendar page and we're going to be using expense tracker stickers to track all of my spending from the 18th all the way to the 24th. Starting on the Sunday, I went to Sainsbury's and I spent £7.30 and I know you lot are really nosy. So what I bought was strawberry water, a chicken Caesar salad. Okay, a Caesar salad sounds healthy, but once you've added in all of the bits and bobs, it's actually 400 calories, but I eat the whole thing because it's delicious. And I got some roast chicken thighs as well, so that was £7.30. On the Monday, a bill came out. That was car insurance. That was £36.60. That's exactly what I budget. Sometimes it's £36.59, but it was correct. And in the evening, I went to Tesco's and listen, the curiosity never ends, I'm sure. Okay, right. I bought the New York Bakery lighter sliced bagels, 5-pack. So they're like bagels, but they're like less calories. Not worth it. Just have the full calories. They tasted rubbish. Magnum Double Gold Caramel Billionaire ice creams. Listen, don't start. I'm not talking about them. Philadelphia lightest low-fat soft cream cheese. Not worth the calories. Just go full fat. Absolutely horrendous. Oh, I bought a t-shirt because I wasn't sure what size t-shirt I was. And they had these t-shirts in Tesco for £3. So I bought a very small t-shirt and it fit! On the Wednesday, I went to Sainsbury's again. Can't stop myself. I got Volvic strawberry water and a can of Coke Zero. In a sort of lunchtime-ish time, I went and I got a tattoo. It's something that I planned the week before. Here she is. You saw her on the last video. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So she had a really light hand. I think I spoke about it on a Patreon video that will be coming to Don't Trust Ira in about 4 weeks time. But if you're a patron, I think I spoke about getting this done. Like, it was a great experience. On the Wednesday, my gym payment came out. That was $29.99 as expected. I had to go into town and I had petrol, but I went past it. So I thought, let's get some petrol. I got my second and final haircut of the month, which was £30. And that's not including a tip anymore. Like, it's a full 30, like it's going up. I hate this haircut because it's so long here. I'm trying to go in a style. I'm sure I spoke about it loads, but yeah. And then for dinner, we all wanted to have some Pepsi Max with dinner. So I sent my nephew, Max, down to Sainsbury's to get some. Pepsi Max is what, £2? £1? Like, it's not a lot of money. But I gave him a tenner and I never saw the change come back. So looks like I just donated to the nephew fund, essentially. And the last 3 days of the week were no spends. So get to use my no spend stickers here. And we're gonna run out really soon. So really, I can only have 3 no spends next week. I mean, it's only right. I'm gonna have to just spend every day, right? Moving over to the check-in page, we're gonna flip this over and we're gonna check in for week 3. So let's get into that. So I'm gonna start by filling in everything that I know. Okay, so starting with spending, last week we gave ourselves £35 because we got the blue thing. What was it? We got the blue option on the primary challenge, so we only saved 5. I ended up spending £30.10, which would normally leave me with £4.90. We are going to put that into the leap year tin and we'll do that straight after this. Haircut and petrol are exactly the same, so we added nothing in, but I spent the full 30. I can't imagine needing a haircut next week or needing petrol, so it's okay. So we're just going to roll over 0 into all 3 categories, and then also for unbudgeted, we did absolutely none. So really good week last week. We stuffed 35. I spent, I didn't add it up, 30, 60, 90, £90.10. I'm so good at maths. And then nothing to roll over into the final week of the month. As I said, we are going to get into this. This is my little A7 Budget with Ira binder. She's absolutely beautiful. You can't go wrong with her. And we've got this £4.90 here, which is made up of a load of different transactions and a load of different coins. But there she is. We're going into the leap year 10. And every time I pick this up, I'm like, because I expect it to be so heavy, but it's got hardly anything in it. So looking great. We do need a calculator because we've got £4.90, and that's obviously bigger than the biggest one. So we're going to do 366, and that leaves us with 124. So we'll do 124 and 366. So at least the biggest one is gone. 124 is all the way over here, which looks good. So the one thing I don't like about this is that the pounds are very, very tight, but at least that means that nothing's going to fall out, I guess. But okay, if a pound are tight, why did you put in two? But yeah, I kind of wish that I got a larger one. Somebody commented after I got this one, and they were like, oh yeah, you really, really should have got one of the bigger ones, like they're double sized. And I think they said they were in Home Bargains, and I wish I did, but you know, I didn't. So back in the budget, and we need to account for a couple of bills. So the first one, car insurance. I put down £29.99, but that was obviously, I did it wrong because I forgot about gym. So it was £36.60. I have added that up, and it is like £6.61 difference of that. So it's okay, I just wrote that wrong. So that was correct, and gym was £29.99. I think I am going to have to spend a little bit on vape this week. Time for cash stuffing, and we're in the beautiful A6 version of the Budget with Ira binder. I sell so many different binders on my Etsy store. This just happens to be one of the most stunning ones. And we're taking out the last of this money here. So this is my spending money here. And yeah, we're taking out the last. That's £40 there. And she is ripe for a budget. I think the June budget, can you believe we're talking about June budget already? I think the June budget is coming next week. Yeah, it's coming. It's terrifying. So let's count this. It's 5, 10, 20, 40, but I don't give myself all of this money. We do play a savings challenge. Why did I get rid of that binder? It's absolutely in here. Right, back in here, and we're moving to the end, and we're doing the primary challenge. Oh! Primary challenge, bestie, is now back in stock. So I've got the older version of the primary challenge, which is in a zipper. It's got this on the back, and it has this dice with it. So how this one works is I roll this, and whatever it says, I will save. So I've said that red is 5, blue is 10, and yellow is 20. But let me show you the new one. So the new one is in a laminated envelope because I think it's more appropriate for the notes. So notes are gonna be much better in here. It's gonna be slimmer, like I think it's just nicer, right? So it's in a thing like that. The back is exactly the same, so you can mark it off, and this wipes a lot cleaner than these. This one, you really have to get some elbow grease into a zipper, and it's hard. You don't just want to replace the zipper because you've got this lovely vinyl on it, which is also on this one, by the way. However, the dice, I could not get these dice without adding like £3 or £4 extra to you. I just didn't think it was worthwhile, so I got these dice instead. So it's the same colors, so we're going by color now rather than the shape. So in a future iteration we may just go for circles, but it's still stunning. So this is available on my Etsy store, same price, absolutely beautiful, and I think this one is so much nicer. But I'm going to continue to do this one because we can't have waste. Oh, look at that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and roll this dice. So if it is red, I save 5. If it is blue, I save 10. And if it's yellow, I save 20. Let's have a look. Red. So 5. Well, it must have been 5 last week as well. Have I made a mistake? Anyway, it's going to be 5. So that means I've got 35 this week again, which, you know, worked out really, really well for me. So we're going to save that 5. And we did count this up on the consolidation like 2 days ago, maybe more, maybe 3 or 4 days ago. But we did count that up. So it's ripe for a consolidation soon. Back in this binder here, and we're going to give myself the full 35. I don't really have much planned this week. It's next week where I've got quite a lot planned. So this week coming, I don't have much planned. I think it's just training because the 10K is coming up really, really soon. But the week after, it is full 10K prep, and I'm also getting a tattoo. What else is new? I'm going up here, and I'm getting a magnolia on my bingo wing. It's gonna really hurt. I know it is. Oh. But anyway, we are done for the week with Miss Rainbow A7. Hi guys, girls, and Byron Pass. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Just notice the light isn't on me. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. I haven't done it enough in this video, so let's do it again. I'm sure it's really, really annoying, but it's giving me a lot of joy, it really is. Going off of last week's video where I said about how focusing on a goal and I'm really caring about my house and saving up for that. However, I need to give myself joy and honor myself and sort of not necessarily treat myself, but like keep myself going, incentivize what I'm doing, because what's the point, right? And for me, that's tattoos. I'd love to know what it is with you. Do you have like a craft that you're really into that is really important to you, that spending money on it is carefully budgeted, but also a non-negotiable for you? I'd love to know what that is in the comments down below. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have, bestie. If you like sounds like perks and you like sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. An extra special thank you to our top tier patrons, also known as Sugar Daddies: Angela Reeve, Angie, Beth Dorr, Kathy and Diana Hazel, Celeste Barentine, Denise Nelson, Diana, Emma Playford, Janice Backman again, Megan Edwards, Nat, Rebecca Ludgrove, Stephanie Parker, Susan, Tiffany Probasco, Tony Leland, Tracy Dowdy, and Tasha Bouvier. Patrons mean such a big deal to me, but those Sugar Daddies, new besties, are elite, you know that. That is all we have for today's video until next week's check-in, where we are starting to think about June's budget. Oh my god, where is this year gone? I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. What are we even doing for... What are we doing for thumbnail? I feel really lost because not much happened. Maybe we just do some sort of budgety thing. That's going to be backwards. I'll flip it. Can you see? Oh, you can't see my tattoo. I'm so vain. Can you see the time? Right, okay, I need to go. Bestie, I'm filming the July budget, the July collection next. Where is this year going?